Hey everyone, welcome to this very special video on the request of my subscribers that teaches you the basics of Instant Pot for beginners. So let's get ready to make your first delicious dish. I will just show you the basic features that you need. What I'm using here is the 8-quart Instant Pot IP Lux. First step, plug it in. Don't laugh, a lot of times people forget to do this, including myself. Once it's plugged in, it will say off in red and you're good to go. Now, what you want to make sure is how the heck do you open this? So make sure the arrows are aligned so you can take the lid off, and you go right or left depending on the model that you have to take the lid off. You can press a manual button, which is my best friend on this IP, and I use it for almost all my recipes. Mine is to go down in time, plus to go up in time. So I'm constantly referring to this in my recipes. I hardly use the other buttons, to be honest. To put the lid back on, again, you want to align the arrow on the lid to the pot. It will make a sound once it's secure and you know that you have closed it properly. So this is usually needed for high pressure, slow cook, steaming, porridge, etc. Now I'll give you a walk through one of my other buttons that I use quite a bit, which is the Saute. This is usually used to stir fry. You can press adjust and go low, normal, or more depending on the temperature. For beginners, I suggest keep it at normal at all times. Again, red button to press cancel, adjust time with minus and plus, just like we showed before. I'm also going to give you a bit of a walkthrough of some of the other buttons just so you know, but once it's on, it's on. Once it's off. Pretty basic. So on this version of the IP, I have the soup broth button you can use. The meat stew button, you can adjust time depending on the type of meat you're trying to stew. Cake button, again, you can adjust the time depending on what type of cake it is. A lot of people use this for cheesecakes, which are really popular in the IP. Eggs, again, you want them hard boil, soft boil. Rice button, yes, I have used this one, so I'll give it a thumbs up. Multigrain, again, adjust time. Porridge for oatmeals, any other type of porridges that you want to make. This is a good button to have for children. Steam for veggies, it's also good. I've used this one. And slow cook, if you want to delay start, let's say in 4 hours, you want to have a chili ready or a soup ready, you would use that button. Again, the delay start lets you program this to start in 4 hours or 3 hours if you're stepping out. I have not used this button yet, but I know a lot of people swear by it, so I want to make sure you guys are aware about it. So again, manual button is the one that I use in a lot of my recipes, and honestly, as beginners, don't get intimidated. Just learn to use the manual button and the saute button and you're pretty much good to go. Now I'm quickly going to show you how we apply pressure. So I adjusted my time to 7 minutes here. I'm gonna close my lid. There is a red valve at the back of the lid that'll show you if the pressure is on or off, and you want to make sure you keep it on sealing, so it's sealed. And once you see steam coming out, you can do a quick pressure release by moving it like this to venting, or just naturally let the pressure go and the red valve at the back will drop and you'll know you can open the Instant Pot at that point. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, do let me know. This is just a very basic of how to tackle your first few recipes in IP. Again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for some great recipes that are easy to follow. Until next time, keep stirring it up.